Stop black pussy pop. Hello, Greaseballs, and welcome to The Grease, where we overanalyze this week's episode of RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the World Part 2, Season 2, the remix.
Episode 6.
It is a dance challenge.
Another dancing situation. I wonder what's going to happen.
I know, that's crazy. It's not like anything, not like we've seen this already and recorded already. That's, whatever.
Never.
The grease and technical issues, never.
Don't know her.
Don't know her.
Too much, hate you. Last week, we had Marina and Tia in the top 2 for the last week's challenge. And Marina murdered Tia in the lip sync, which was great. And she sent Gothy home.
I don't think Gothy overstayed on the show, but she kind of had shown what she was going to show. And I think the world had their chance to fall in love with her again. And I really hope it works out for her.
I hope they fucking did.
Get out. Goodbye. And Tia had also chosen Gothy's lipstick. She had just been saved too many times. It was Dunzo.
Dunnarini.
Stentalina. Coming to the stage. Dunnarini and Stentalina. Stentalina.
I love that.
Dunnarini.
It just rolls off the tongue. Stentalina. Scarlett is the gayest human being alive with her workroom outfit.
Oh my gosh.
With the huge cutout back.
So good. I will grease this look.
Yes.
The fashion in the workroom this week with Marina in this bowling alley carpet print with a ruffle. And then Tia is wearing hot pink leggings, skin tight.
Dude, we're coming through with all of the fashions. But yes, I would 100%, if I had Scarlett's body, I would 100% wear that too.
There is no mini challenge this week. We are going straight to the maxi challenge, which is Strictly Come Prancing. Have you ever watched Strictly?
I have not. I don't know if Dancing with the Stars is anything comparable to that, but I've watched that.
Yeah. I haven't watched either, actually. Maybe I'm not gay enough.
Maybe I'm a Philistine?
Maybe I'm... I need to reconsider some of my life choices, clearly.
Yes. So we find out that the dance challenge is going to be in pairs and it's going to be half femme drag and half mask drag, which is so much fun, extra layer to it. And I think that one thing that could potentially be one of Marina's weaknesses, pulling off mask.
That's true. She may not be able to butch it up. Marina gets to assign the teams and the songs. So they all kind of have their little moment listening and deciding what they want to do. And Marina is kind of playing it off like she wants to give a good show and that she's not trying to be strategic with what she's doing with the pairings upping.
Yes. She really takes control of it and decides, hey, I know how this works. I'm the most experienced dancer. We need to do this by height and no questions. I'm not taking any suggestions at this point.
Marina's the best dancer there. She wants herself to look the best. I have to imagine it's harder for her to dance with someone like La Grande Dame or with Tia, even if they were amazing dancers, because they are so much taller than her.
It just makes sense too. So in immediately Tia is well, what if there's a lift? What if there's a lift?
What if there's a lift, love?
It's okay, there's probably not going to be a lift, especially if the pairing is that far off. They'll probably adjust the choreo, A. B, you're coming off real shady right now, looking like you hella don't want to be partnered up with LGD, who's your little crush, which is really suspicious.
I would be no more dick, honey.
You're done, sweetie.
Dick's off the menu.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I'll be emaciated. I'm emaciated. I do think that La Grande Dame, she handled that whole situation really well. She could have been super pissed off and put off by that, but she was like, Tia, come on, like, get it together. We can do this. It'll be fine. And even as they all got up to walk away and like start doing like their practicing together, like Tia got up to be like, you're gonna lift me to prove that you can lift me. And it's like, Tia, like, just stop.
I can't imagine that La Grande Dame is that much heavier than Tia. And like you can lift up your own body weight for like a dance lift. You know, it's not like you're on ice putting them over your head or something. Like if I had to dance with somebody and I'm not strong at all, if I had to like pick them up like wee, you know, like I could do that.
I just had a vision of you dancing with Jared.
The song genres are tango, samba, and quickstep. Maria, and Hannah end up with the samba. Teresa and Scarlett end up with the tango, and La Grande Dame and Tia are on the quickstep.
Again, Tia really didn't want the quick step.
Yeah.
I also kind of feel like at the beginning, LGD didn't really want the quick step either because she was like, I want whatever it is that's going to be the least amount of work, technically.
Yeah.
But they ended up going with that anyways. So
Well, and the quickstep's kind of like the oddball in this group. Like samba and tango are similar enough styles, and then the quickstep's just kind of like, what are you doing here?
yeah, it's a little kind of out of place. I did think that Hannah had such a good fucking attitude. Like if I was paired up with Marina, I would be shitting. I would be bricking it. And
Yeah.
I would be like, I don't want to look bad. Like I would be so in my head, but she had the best attitude. She was super optimistic and like, we're gonna pull this off. I was like, I love this bitch so much. She's gonna I love
Well,
her.
and that's one of the things I've found really endearing about Hannah this entire competition. Like, Hannah has consistently been in the top. She's lip synced a few times at this point and like lost, you know, because she's been lip syncing against Marina
yeah.
and Tia the one time. And she has never like broke down into tears because she's been safe and she hasn't won any of the lip syncs. Like she's had a really good attitude of I'm doing well. I know that I'm doing well and I'm being valued in this competition. She's not like making a drama moment out of it. I love that about her.
Yeah, she's not being Jan about it. I thought that Teresa and Scarlett were also being really optimistic, but in like a delusional way. They were just like, oh, like we'll just be like sassy and sexy and we'll make it work. It'll be great.
I think Teresa always has that kind of touch of delusional confidence. And you know what? Scarlett actually kind of has that too. So they were really kind of feeding into the delusion there. Starting off with our tier list, we'll start with Miss Hannah Conda.
I was so thrilled with Hannah's performance with this because like I said before, like just moments ago, I would be terrified and she could really have crumbled under the pressure here. But she was so on point. I don't think there was a single beat that was missed. Like Hannah was amazing. Being partnered with Marina still was able to shine, which is saying a lot. I thought she looked polished. I thought she didn't look stressed or in her head. She had fun with it. I have Marina in All Right Mama. I'm not Marina, sorry. Hannah in All Right Mama.
I actually also have Hannah in All Right Mama. I think she did a really great job keeping up with Marina, which is super intimidating. I also like that it wasn't like yucky yuck type comedy. You know, I think Hannah's been kind of getting pigeonholed a little bit. With just being like a comedy queen, but she really served it. She brought like glamour and beauty and precision and sexiness to her dance.
Up next, we have Marina paired with Hannah.
I mean, Marina was amazing. It was like when she did every single step, it was just like, oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's incredible. Like I feel like at this point with a lot of performers, I would find myself getting sick of watching them almost because we've seen Marina lip sync so many times now, and I'm just still not sick of it. I have her in Sayana.
Dude. It was so good. I mean, we kind of assumed that she was going to do well, but even like you said, it's just like every time she performs, she's so magnetic, and it's such a like a treat to just be able to watch her. And it looked like she was a professional samba dancer like the entire time. Like
Yeah.
when and then when she was doing like the body lunge thing, I was
Yes.
like,
Oh my God.
"Oh, that was so amazing." Yeah, there's no other spot. She's got to be in Slayana this week.
Our next couple will start with Chorisame, who was dancing the tango. You know, it wasn't I don't think she was like awful. I think she was sabotaged by the hair that she was wearing. Bad. Hated that. Um it just definitely wasn't the tea for a tango, and she could have sold it somehow. She could have found a niche in there somewhere to bring some type of comedy. But the kind of like halfway trying to make it sexy, but trying to make it funny, but not fully committing to one or the other, I think just didn't hit the mark. So I've got Miss Chorisame in Drag Delusion.
Delusional. My goodness.
Delusion.
Yeah, when they both got on stage and started performing, you could kind of tell that they had this very like, oh, we'll just kind of go through it and go with the beat and just keep looking good type of idea. And Charissa's face looked crazy the entire time. She looked like
Yeah.
Elvis a little bit. Um,
No, I get that. I get
yeah,
that.
I was just, I don't know. I just wasn't super impressed. I thought, like, kind of like you said, she could have injected something that could have made them stand out, and it just was kind of a forgettable performance. I have not Scarlet. God, I keep mixing them up. I have Chorisa in Cut Your Wigs Up.
Specifically that wig, though.
Specifically that wig. Please cut it up. Next, we have Chorisa's partner, Scarlet, and in my opinion, Scarlet's wig is more unforgivable in that half drag.
Really?
Girl, it was like pinned right on here, just boom. It was, and then boy, I was just like, what? It looked awful in my opinion. She looked kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And it like, I feel like if Scarlet had gotten like the moves down a little bit better, she could have given us a little bit of her kind of like wink, wink, nudge, nudge kind of humor that she always is able to kind of push in there.
Mm-hmm.
I've got her on Cut Your Wigs Up this week.
Yeah, I think Scarlett did all right. Having a partner like Teresa for something like that, I think can be difficult. Um, it just, she still just didn't sell it. It was just very mediocre. It wasn't the tea. I didn't live. I also have this in Cut Your Wigs Up. Sorry.
It wasn't the tea. I didn't live.
Log off, mama. Delete the account. All right, next up, dancing the quick step is La Grande Dame.
Yes, La Grande Dame.
The quick step. Have you ever like watched any videos of people doing this?
No.
Is this what it is supposed to look like, mama? Because I was so confused by the critiques that La Grande Dame and Tia got, because like I again did not live. It was not the tea. It was just like I don't understand what was going on, and maybe it's supposed to look like this, but it wasn't it was like kind of funny, but like it wasn't sexy, it wasn't precise. It was just two very awkward looking gangly people flailing their limbs around.
Oh my god.
And I do think that La Grande Dame did better than Tia, and I think she had a great attitude. So I do have her in Cut Your Wigs Up. But that's like as high as I feel I could put her, and
oh my god.
I just don't get it. I will say this song is so good though.
The song makes me laugh for some reason.
It's so good.
It makes me like
Pretty gang, pretty gang,
yeah,
gang, gang. That's us, bitch.
I do not follow that line of thinking. I really liked it. I thought they did a good job. They did better than I
Delusional.
thought they were gonna do. And it was funny. And specifically La Grande Dame was like in it in her face, like making silly faces, like really trying to like push Tia along. Like I liked it. I actually have La Grande Dame in All Right Mama this week.
Oh my god, you are blinded by cock.
No!
You are blinded, got the cock vision goggles on. No.
Mama, no.
Yes.
Anyways, next up we have Tia Coffee, and I'm excited to see where you have her this week.
I just think that Tia was really sabotaged
Yeah.
by her attitude going into this, because it showed in the performance where like La Grande Dame was at least being kind of light and funny. It was like Tia seemed like she was a toddler being dragged around by her mom or something. Like it just seemed like she did not want to be there. And like, yes, I think they were hitting all of the moves, but it just, no, she is in drag delusion.
Delusional. Again, I enjoyed this a lot more than you did apparently. But I did think I agree with you. I definitely could see like the difference in their energy and like commitment to the performance, and Tia just wasn't quite matching Dada. So I have Tia in, but is it fashion this week?
I do also, I kind of hate the half mask, half femme look. And I think it was like this was one of the cases where they were given these looks to wear because none of them fit particularly well. And I wish it was like top half and bottom half. Like they all had a top mat, like a mask top, and then femme on bottom. And then, well, I guess then you wouldn't have like the half and half makeup, but like the costuming was really distracting. And it was like, it felt like looking at a magic eye poster or something. Like my brain didn't know what to focus on when they're all like, you know, swapping sides and whatever. And I'm just like, my brain's just getting really confused. It's like, I can't.
It's too thinky.
It is too thinky. All right, well, that is our definitive tier list for this week. Read them and weep.
Yes, bitch.
Get your own tier list below.
Make it.
And let us know where you have the queens, too. I would love to actually see who was your Slayana this week.
Slaytinta.
Slaytianta.
First off, we have Michelle Visage giving us, what's your name, B.O.B., so they're calling you Bob? What's your name, B.O.B., so they're calling you Bob? They're calling you Bob. I love this look. I love the hair. I love this big, like, S thing. Her body looks amazing. I love the boots. She's giving us fashion. Super creepy.
Michelle looks fucking hot in this outfit. Her hair, don't see her in a bob very often. So, Living slayed that. Gagged them a bit for sure. Yeah, she's got her titties out. She's got her legs out. She looks amazing. Grease. Then we have Miss RuPaul giving us some animal print. I mean, yeah, she looks fine. I'm not crazy about like green and animal print together as just a personal preference, but like if anyone could pull it off, it is RuPaul Andre Charles. So I'm gonna agree with that.
Okay. I feel like that's yellow also, but okay. Could be. Could be green.
Could be green. There's no way to know for sure.
Right. Science, whatever. I agree. Yeah, like I love this hair on Rue. I think it's, sitting pretty right up on there. Looks like it's sweeping in the wind. I'm not like crazy about the dress, but it doesn't look bad in any way. So I'll grease this as well. Up next we have Matsi Mabuse. And she's giving us just this beautiful, bold print dress. And the body is perfect. She's so snatched. Everything looks beautiful. The hair is like amazing. It's tall and regal looking. I am definitely greasing.
She went to her stylist and said, I need to be mother. Just motherina, slayed. I'm obsessed with this hair and the texture and like the fucking handle on top of it,
handle so
like
Jesus
a
can pick her up
fucking
like a purse.
yeah. So she could just like she'll just take like a carabiner and stick this wig right on her carry-on, so she doesn't have to stick it in her luggage.
She could
It's
she
amazing.
could zip line with it.
Yeah. Oh my god, bitch.
I love
Yes.
that.
She looks amazing. Grease. Finally, we have Alan Carr. What is the pose he's doing in this?
I don't know.
What is he doing?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, bitch.
Hey, foot.
Hey, foot.
Yeah, he's giving us some red, match the shoes to the blazer. He looks fine. Grease.
Yeah, it looks a little baggy. Like it kind of doesn't fit very well. But it's very
Pants, yeah.
matchy, cutie, grease. For the runway this week, we have business in the front, a party in the back, and we're starting with Choriza May.
I thought this was cute. I like the 60s kind of vibe. I thought the like party in back was kind of boring. Even like the gag with the suitcase was just like I don't know. It felt like there could have been something a little bit more, but I do think it looked polished and it kind of is on brand with her thing she's doing now with her little plugging her song any chance she gets. And you know what? Get that paper, girl. Get the Spotify numbers up. Run it on Apple Music.
Run it up, run it up.
Yeah, I will grease this. This is cute.
For Teresa, I think this is good. It's probably one of the better looks that she's had this week or this season. She looks really stoned on the runway though. Like she looks hella lit up. But yeah, I feel like this could have been a little bit better if it wasn't just like her usual kind of just like tongue-in-cheek, here's my ass. Maybe if the back was like, if her back was all ripped up and bloody and gory or something like that, that would have been kind of cool.
That'd be sick.
Though I do still like it, and I do enjoy like the flared sleeves. I'm gonna grease this.
Next up, we have Hanaconda.
I'm not super in love with it. Like I really didn't like the party in the back aspect. I thought it was like a little crafty. And it was funny. It was Hannah though, so like Rue loved it, but I don't know. I'm gonna nooch this.
I'm not really sure what this was supposed to be because, like, a mouse. She's saying like it's a mouse party, and I'm like, is a mouse party a thing? I even looked it up because I was like, maybe it's like an Australian thing. I'm just sort of like I'm just uncultured, you know. But it's not. And I mean, of course, I've heard the term when the cat is away, the mouse will play. Sure, but like, it was craft,
Yeah.
store, aisle, realness. And it looks to me like she had this look, which is pretty and stunning and beautiful. What were we saying? Stunalina or whatever. Stuntalita. But it's just like, it seems like she had this and was like, oh, it kind of works for the theme, so I'll just bring this. So I am going to do this too.
I hear you there. Up next, we have La Grande Dame in her bridal situation.
I mean, she is like a supermodel in this look. It is so Stantalinta Slayana, Dupree, Maxwell, St. James the Fifth.
Slatina.
Slatinda. It's so good. I have to grease it because it's beautiful. But I do think the party in the back was a little costume cheapy. And if she would have had literally just a katana or something instead, I think that would have been much more elegant.
Do you grease it?
Yeah, I said grease.
Okay.
I said grease.
I was like, wait, is she gonna say
I said grease.
Great! Yeah, no, it really great look. She looks so regal and everything is just on point. Very Santalinta. I do agree. I think the red toys on her back leave a little bit to be desired. Which I think a lot of people didn't really hit the mark on that front, but still love it. Still think it's great. I'm going to grease this for sure.
And next up, we have Marina Summers, who is giving us karaoke party.
Karaoke party.
Karaoke party in my ass.
I love this look. I really adore it. At first, when she came out, I was like, what is the party in the back going to be? Because you obviously you know the runway theme and you can see these big things. And I was like, it better be good because they kind of look a little, I don't know. But she turned around. It was amazing. She had the whole fucking tele karaoke situation on her back with RuPaul's lyrics. Amazing. Think it's super cute.
This is like, that white hair on her is so cute with the all black. I mean, she looks like she's going to her like third rich husband's mysterious death funeral in the front.
In
is
the
what
front.
she looks like. Like she just got all of his money and nobody knows exactly how he passed away, but it certainly wasn't her. And I love that she brought the karaoke because the Philippines is super well known for karaoke. There's actually like karaoke murders that happened because I believe the song was like My Way by Frank Sinatra. Like somebody did such a bad rendition of it, like some foreigner, that the bouncer fucking shot them. That's where I'm trying to go,
Let's
bitch.
go! It's the ultimate performance.
Oh my god.
The ultimate lip sync for your life.
Like literally for your life, I have a gun.
Please fucking shoot me.
Yeah, Grease.
Up next, we have Scarlett, and she's giving us beauty. I love this wig. I really, really adore this wig. I have a feeling that you don't.
Is it because of the face?
It might be, but I think it looks great. I think it's like very different for Scarlett, which is probably a big reason why I love it. I think from the front it looks amazing. I think all of the details are there. Her makeup is a little fucking harsh like usual, but that's all I'll clock. I like the party in the back part of it. Like I think it's simple, but it was effective. I'm greasy.
The makeup is girl. Boot. Oh my god. Gross for that. But moving on, if I go like this, when I look at it, the wig, the bang is a little flat. If she had just pumped up that bang a little bit, this wig would have been a total slay. But it makes her face look huge because the bang is like so tight onto her head. It's like freaking me out. But it's just me, and there's something wrong with me inside. So the rest of it, this outfit is like, I love this so much. She has absolutely slayed this runway and the last runway. So props to you, mama, for that.
Yes.
The partying back again, it's a little bit kind of lazy, but her ass looks great. And this was a grease.
Greasy babies.
Greasy babies. A couple greasy babies. And finally, we have Tia Coffee in her Saint Anthony. I don't know.
I don't remember.
The gay one.
The gay
some
one.
sort of gay British thing.
Some gay British reference. I like this look for Tia. I think I like the hair color that she's got on. I think her makeup looks great. The garment itself is it needs a little bit more shaping, I feel like, to have like a good like snatched silhouette. But that's an overall problem for Tia. I'm still gonna grease this.
Yeah, this is probably the best her makeup's looked so far. And I do love this hair color on her too. I think she looks really great in an auburn kind of tone. Again, it was like the arrows. I feel if you're gonna have arrows, a pet peeve of mine is when they kind of are collapsing like that. Like they really need to be rigid.
You need it hard, not flappy.
Yeah. No flaccid arrows here. So yeah, the garment itself is a little bit, but it is, I think, overall a great and it's a cute concept, and the gays in Britain understand this reference more than us uncultured, filthy hillbillies in the States.
God damn it, I don't know what that is!
What the hell is that, brother?
Are you kids taking drugs?
are y'all doing drugs in my house?
Stupid as fuck.
You're stupid as fuck,
You're
mate.
stupid as fuck.
You're fucking stupid as fuck. So, we have Marina and Hannah on the top, with Scarlett and Choriza on the bottom, leaving Tia Coffee and La Grande Dame as our safe queens this week.
Yes. And I feel like they got really lucky because usually this is everyone else is in the bottom situation.
Yes.
So, whatever, they got saved. Also, during critiques, Choriza looked so high. I can't get over it. She looks completely different than she normally does. I don't know if it's like she really did get high or she just really painted herself like stonered.
Maybe the lashes or something is what's doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I honestly looks better than normal though.
So, backstage, I am getting the vibe that Hannah is going to send Scarlett home. Like 100%. Hannah is going to pick Scarlett's lip sync. Like she's had enough.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Scarlett did a terrible job stating her case to both of the girls. Like, I feel like she had, her foot in the door because she has a better track record. And it's like, at this point, maybe Choriza should go home because she hasn't been able to shine yet. Scarlett has. She had all of this material and fodder to use with these girls and she used none of it. She was just like, go with your gut.
Yeah.
Like what?
And I don't know if it's because she doesn't want to put herself in a position where she's saying track record this week. And then the next time she's up against somebody who has a better track record and then the same person is like in the top. So then they're like, well, last week you said track record and now you're saying no track record. So what is it? Maybe she's just trying not to back herself into a corner.
I thought it was hilarious when Dada was like, so how does it feel that you're going to lose another lip sync? When she was talking to Marina or to Hannah.
How do you feel that you already know you're going to lose another lip sync?
Dada being shady. Our lip sync song is Release Me by, is it Agnes?
Yeah, I think so.
I had never heard this before and I was loving this song.
Oh, it's been stuck in my head forever. I love it. The lip sync is jaw-dropping. Like, it is from moment one. It is Marina's own personal music video. Like,
yeah.
Every single movement. It's like I just picture Marina as the artist of the song now. Like that's how much that she did for me in this performance. I was like, Agnes, who? Anyways, the hair is just
yes,
it's just mesmerizing. Everything she did was just so professional, so amazing, and holy shit, who could beat her?
I don't ever want Marina to fall out of a top placement because I just want to watch her lip sync every week.
Me too.
And I need to see her perform live immediately.
I would be happy with her lip syncing every episode.
I hope she does. And I mean, yeah, she killed it. Hannah was doing well, but
yeah, she didn't she disgrace herself or anything, but it was just so one-sided.
Yeah, she shouldn't be ashamed or anything, but
yeah, you really shouldn't be really crazy ashamed or embarrassed. So
yeah, you shouldn't be embarrassed by your performance, but it just you shouldn't let it keep you up at night.
Yeah, so needless to say, Marina wins the lip sync, which we all agree with, even if you don't. And she sends home Choriza Me.
If I'm being honest, I was a huge Choriza fan from her original season, and I just feel like she never found her groove.
Agreed.
in this season. She did well the first episode, and then she didn't really ever knock it out of the park, and kind of makes me sad inside.
Yeah, maybe she needs another 5 or so years to boil, and then she'll come back for who knows, UK versus the World 10.
I'll still be here watching.
Me too, my gay ass.
Well, it is not all sadness this week. We still have to award our best hair, best dressed, and best mug. Joshita, who did you have for best hair?
Best hair this week, I'm giving to Scarlett with her lovely Barbara Streisand look wig. Love it.
All right. Well, you're rotted and you're wrong.
Right and wrong.
And I have best hair for La Grande Dame for her little wedding moment.
Okay, who do you have for best mug this week?
I have Scarlett. No, I'm I'm
What?
I'm joking. Excuse me. I am going to give my best Magiana to Marina Summers.
Yes, bitch, because I have Marina Summers for my best mug too.
She just brings it every week. Next up is our best dressed Joshita. Who did you have for best dressed?
Best dressed, I have La Grande Dame for her bridal situation look. Even though I wasn't a biggest fan of the red toys on her back, I loved the look in general. She looked very regal. Loved her so much.
I actually have Scarlett for best dressed this week. Not, if from the neck down, as in just the dress, what she's wearing.
If you cut her fucking head off, it's great.
If you cover her this outfit was Stentalina Dupree.
Stentalina.
Next week, we have the roast, finally, with none other than Catherine Ryan, who I live for.
Love and adore and live for.
She is so hot, I want to make out.
With her boobies.
Listen,